our bags with hope and dreams, headed north to find our scene. But 2 days before a message did
Welcome to Highland Explorer, where we delve into the world of travel, exploring the nooks and crannies of beautiful destinations. And today, we're bringing you something a bit different. I recently had an experience at Haystax Lodge Park near Consett in County Durham that I feel compelled to share. Normally, I'd leave a review direct on the service provider's platform or a popular review site, but interestingly, I couldn't find an appropriate place to post my feedback about this particular lodge park. So I decided to bring it here to my YouTube channel to give an honest, detailed review of my stay. This is to help you make an informed decision on your travels, especially when visiting this picturesque yet challenging landscapes of County Durham. Let's dive into what turned out to be a rather mixed experience at Haystax Lodge Park. Our experience at Haystax Lodge Park near Consett in County Durham was certainly mixed, with moments of discomfort overshadowing the few positives. The initial interaction was unsettling. 2 days before our arrival, we received a text message requesting a £200 deposit to a bank account from an unknown contact claiming to be associated with the holiday park. This was contrary to our booking details, which stated the deposit was due upon arrival, and it alarmingly resembled a scam. Thankfully, this turned out to be a legitimate request, but the lack of clear communication was off-putting. Upon our arrival at 6 p.m, we were greeted by a locked gate, an unwelcoming feature uncommon in our experience with other parks, which typically lock their gates much later. The saving grace of our check-in process was Dawn, whose friendliness and exceptional customer service skills stood out starkly against the backdrop of our initial inconveniences. The owners, however, presented a less welcoming demeanour, preemptively justifying the deposit requirement with graphic examples of previous guest misconduct, which felt accusatory and did little to foster a welcoming atmosphere. This was especially jarring considering the premium rate of £200 per night, in addition to the £200 deposit, setting high expectations for quality and service. The lodge park itself is under construction, which negatively impact the scenic value and privacy of our accommodation. Our deck offered views of a half-constructed car park and ongoing lodge constructions, a site that could have been mitigated with strategic screening. The lack of privacy in the lodge deck further detracted from the overall enjoyment of our stay. Internally, the lodge suffered from numerous maintenance and cleanliness issues. We encountered poorly fitted bed sheets, a malfunctioning bedroom light, drafty windows, and signs of wear and damage throughout the lodge. Despite reporting these issues, the response was underwhelming, with some problems left unaddressed during our stay. The superficial cleanliness concealed deeper issues, including unemptied bins containing remnants from previous guests, a full dishwasher, sticky kitchen surfaces, and dirty dishes and cutlery. The lodge did have its positives, including a hot tub and attempts to accommodate disabled guests, which are commendable efforts towards inclusivity. However, the hot tub's shallow design and insufficient seating in the living area for a lodge advertised to sleep 5 were significant drawbacks. Facilities on the site were limited, with only a cafe open for a few hours each day and inexplicably closed on Sundays. The absence of the promised courtesy hamper mentioned in the welcome pack was another small but noticeable oversight. At the price point of £200 per night plus a deposit, the expectations for a high standard of accommodation and service were not met. While we appreciate the efforts to be disabled friendly and the warm welcome from Dawn, these positives were overshadowed by the numerous issues we faced. Our experience at Haystax Lodge Park was disappointing, and we would not consider returning. Despite the potential for a 2-star rating due to its inclusivity efforts and friendly staff, the overall experience falls short, reflecting a need for significant improvements in both facilities and customer services. As we wrap up our review of Haystax Lodge Park, I want to leave you with a thought. On Highland Explorer, we often say the best views come after the toughest climbs. In the case of Haystax Lodge, although the climb through the various challenges was tough, the views, in both a literal and metaphorical sense, were not as rewarding as we had hoped. The issues we encountered, from questionable booking process to unaddressed maintenance problems, significantly impacted our stay. This experience is a reminder that not all journeys lead to great destinations, but every experience is an opportunity for learning and growth. As always, we will continue to explore, share honest insights, and hopefully find those breathtaking views after better climbs in the future. Thank you for joining me on this review at Haystax Lodge Park. If you've had similar experiences, or if you're planning your next adventure, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Until our next journey, stay exploring and aim for those high views after your climbs.
For 200 a night, plus a deposit we gave, the dreams of comfort our hearts still crave. The dawn's kindness a beacon clear, Haystax Lodge fades.